EA released 3 new evolutions: Centurions Centreback, Centurions Striker, and Centurions Attacking Mid. Stay till the end to find out the meta picks for all 3 evolutions. Alright boys, we're getting in with another evolution review here. I think I'm going to be doing these videos a little different going forward. At the beginning of the videos, I like to explain what the evolutions are, what the upgrades are, and what all of the requirements are, but I feel like it makes the videos a little longer than they need to be, and also I'm sure a lot of you already kind of know what the evolution requirements are and upgrades are for the most part. So I think at the beginning of every evolution, I'll quickly just show you the upgrades and requirements on the screen. You can take a look at them and pause the video if you want to, and then we can just dive straight into the evolutions, because I know that's what you're here for. Anyways, I'll stop yapping. Let's get into the evolutions. I think we're going to start off with the Centurions Striker for this one. It's a very solid one. As you can see, upgrades are on your screen. Some very solid upgrades for a free evolution, and a max overall of 84, which is very solid. You're going to be able to get that overall boost up to 87 potentially, which is very solid. Let's hop into the fun evolutions first and then get to the meta ones at the end. The first fun one that I've got to start off with here is Tell. It's a silver card, but you can throw him into the Trailblazers Striker evolution and then into the Centurions Striker evolution, which makes him so good. It's up to 89 pace, 89 shooting, 87 dribbling. Those stats alone are absolutely amazing. Plus, he plays for Bayern, so if you're using any Bundesliga team, he's going to fit right in with all of those other players that you probably have from Bayern. French as well, which is just a fantastic country to be from, plus some great positions. He's got striker, center forward, left mid, and right mid. Very versatile player. Plus, he's 4-star, 4-star. There really isn't anything bad about him, aside from all of the, all the stuff that you have to complete doing the evolution. You got the Trailblazer Striker requirements you have to fulfill, and then the Centurion Striker requirements. But if you're willing to put the time in and put the effort in, definitely consider this one if you're looking for something a little different. Another fun one that I've got to throw in here. This is probably going to be a very rare one, but it's Wilson. Throwing him into the Founders Evolution before throwing him to the Centurion Striker makes him an absolute demon. Gets him up to 90 pace, 88 shooting, and 84 dribbling. Now, I know a lot of you have already used the Founders Evolution. I don't even know if it's still available, so probably aren't going to have this available, but if you have used Wilson in the Founders Evolution, definitely throw him into the Centurion Striker. He gets really good once you do that. Throwing his gold card straight in, it's just kind of mid. Yeah, there's going to be way better options, if I'm honest. Another crazy evolution path I've got here is Joao Pedro. Another guy you can throw into the Trailblazer Striker and then into Centurion Striker, and this just makes him so cracked. 90 pace, 86 shooting, 88 dribbling with 73 physical, 74 passing. Very solid card. Gets up to 4-star weak foot, only 3-star skills, which is pretty mid for a Brazilian, I'm not gonna lie. Can play striker, cam, and center forward, so he's also got that versatility as well. With all of the play styles and all the upgrades, he ends up being very good. Definitely use this if you're doing the Trailblazer Striker and then into the Centurion Striker. Just love the possibilities that you can do on this guy. Last fun one that I've got for you here is Serge Gnabry. This guy is usually a guy who's you're not going to be wanting to throw in at striker, or even on the wing for that matter. He's just kind of a mid Bundesliga card, but throwing him into this makes him very usable. 88 pace, 87 shooting, 86 dribbling, and 80 passing. That's going to be good for both striker and even on the wing, because he can play right wing and left mid. Very solid Bundesliga card with 4-star, 4-star. Just going to get you great chemistry as well if you've got that Bundesliga team. Serge Gnabry is very good. However, the next 3 are the 3 meta picks I have for this. I'm really struggling on which one I'm going to use, because all 3 of these are just so good. First meta pick I've got here is Joao Felix. Might be a little hard on the eyes considering he's only an 84 rated once thrown into this evolution, but he is so good when you actually do it. 88 pace, 82 shooting, 87 dribbling, 80 passing, 70 physical. And he's one of the only players with 5-star skills in this evolution. So good. Obviously playing for Barca, so he's going to be very good if you're using a La Liga team. Just a solid card, especially if you're looking for a 5-star skiller with some very nice boosted stats. Definitely go for Felix. Another La Liga 5-star skiller, Memphis Depay. This one's a very, very good one as well and goes up to 87 rated, 89 pace, 85 shooting, 83 passing, 87 dribbling, and 83 physical. It's kind of tough between the two, between Felix and Depay. They're both very, very good. Maybe Depay inches him out just a little bit, but Felix has that 4-star weak foot that Depay does not have. He's 5-star, 3-star, but again, very, very solid. Can also play on the wing and at center forward. Great option. I'm not gonna lie though, the next one I think is the best stat wise. Not sure about the chemistry, but might be the one that I do, and I've got to give it to Trailblazers Girassi. 3-star, 3-star, which might deter you. However, he goes up to 90 pace, 91 shooting, 87 dribbling, 89 physical. This is a monster card stat-wise. Not the best country and club. He's in the Bundesliga, so I mean, if you've got a Bundesliga team, definitely consider him. But playing on Stuttgart, and he's from Guinea. Okay, yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of players from Guinea and not a lot of amazing players from Stuttgart. So yeah, great stat-wise, probably not the best for chemistry. Definitely decide between those last three though, because I think stat-wise they are superior in this evolution, and definitely going to be the standout ones. I think this one's also very cool because you've got that dynamic image. You know, you don't always have those. But anyways, let's move on to the next one, and that is the Centurions Centreback evolution. Some very, very solid upgrades and solid requirements you have for this particular evolution. As you can see, you do get a couple play styles there, some very, very solid upgrades just all round. Also, the max overall is 83, so you can definitely get some very, very solid combinations, very solid evolutions in this Evo. It's very, very good. Let's get into the fun picks for this. First fun one I've got here is Dominique Janssen. She is very, very solid, especially if you're using a Bundesliga team. You could try to link her up with some Wolfsburg players. She's also Dutch, which is a very, very common country. Goes up to 80 pace, 85 passing, which is really good for a center back, 78 dribbling, 86 defending, and 83 physical. Plus, she has a 5-star weak foot, which you're not going to see for, I don't think, any of these center backs. Can also play left back. Throwing a shadow on her makes her a very, very usable left back, and a pretty good one at that as well. Yeah, she's a very, very good option. I'm only putting her in as a fun one because it's hard to link up these female players if you're not using any of them in your team, which I haven't really seen a whole ton of them aside from the huge meta ones like Bonmati, Putellas, all of them. But yeah, very, very good evolution here if you've got the chemistry to back her up. Next one I've got is Manuel Akanji, a very solid prem option here. Goes up to 79 pace, 80 passing, 86 defending, and 81 physical. Obviously got that City link, which is very, very solid, but stay till the end because I might have a City player that is the meta pick for this evolution. Moving swiftly onwards here to Richards. This was a fun one I had to throw in here just because it's so cool. You can throw him into the Trailblazer Centreback first because he is a silver card, and then into the Centurions Centreback, which just makes him an absolute beast. Goes up to 81 pace, 86 defending, 84 physical. Is in the Prem, obviously going to get you that great chem, and is American. Can link up to some very, very solid American women players to help them get on chem. Talking about your Sophia Smith, your Alex Morgan. Those are going to be very, very beneficial to you if you use this Richards card. 4-star weak foot as well, which, you know, can't hurt to have. This is a very solid Prem option, and a very fun one at that as well. If you're looking for some cool evolution paths, definitely use Richards. Another fantastic Prem option here is Kanate. Very, very solid. 79 pace, 85 defending, 85 physical, even 71 dribbling is not bad for a center back. Plays on Liverpool, so he's going to get you some chem to some much better players than a Crystal player, but very solid. Also French as well, obviously. Going to allow you to link up with some very, very solid players. This next one is an absolute beast as well, and it's Inform to Debo. Honestly, just being able to put an Inform into an evolution is very solid, but look at the freaking stats. 79 pace, 87 defending, 85 physical, 76 passing, 73 dribbling. This is an absolute beast of a center back. And if you're able to afford the inform, which I don't think it costs that much, let's just quickly check. 20k, yeah, it's not that much at all. But yeah, if you're using a Ligue 1 team and need some French players as well, definitely use totw. You'll get that dynamic image as well. Such a good option. The next one is the definite standout meta pick for me though, and it's gotta be Gvardiol. High work rates, which is fantastic, especially if you want to throw him on the left back, which you absolutely can. 80 pace, 79 passing, 77 dribbling, 85 defending, and 86 physical. I mean, what a freaking card. Obviously also has that blocker playstyle plus, which is definitely going to help you in dividends. It's so good. I have Kimpembe on my team who also has access to it, and he just absolutely blocks everything within reach, and it's such a good playstyle plus to have. Plus he has some other playstyles that he'll have access to after the evolution, plus has some already in his arsenal. This is definitely the standout meta pick for me, Gvardiol. Such a good evolution here, and he's in the Prem, so he's not going to hurt you on chem either. Last but not least, let's get into the paid evolution here, and that is the Centurions Attacking Mid. Such a good evolution. Very pricey though, another 150k or 2000 FC points evolution, but the upgrades you get, you can pause and look at it here, are some very solid upgrades. You get a few playstyles here, you get an extra weak foot, an extra +4 overall boost. The max overall you can use on this is 83, so it's so solid. Gets a player up to a potential 87. A very good overall and a very good evolution. Let's get into the best players to use in it, because I know that's what you're waiting for. Starting off with a fun one as per usual, and it's Claudia Pina. Honestly, I'm only throwing her in as a fun one because her pace is a little lower than I would have liked, but this is a total meta option if you have girls like Bonmati and Putellas in your team that need maybe an extra link or an extra player to get them up onto full chem. This is an absolute monster pick. Throwing a Hunter on her though could make her very usable because she has 79 pace, 88 shooting, 87 passing, 88 dribbling. Absolutely fantastic. 4-star, 5-star as well. Can play a few different positions: center mid, cam, and left wing. This is such a good option if you've got a lot of Spanish players or some players in Liga F that need a bit more chem. She is so good for sure. Another fun one I'm throwing in here that is so good as well is gonna be Ella Toon. She just has some crazy stats: 87 pace, 85 shooting, 83 passing, and 91 dribbling with 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. I mean, come on, like, this is absolutely insane. She plays for Man U as well, so you can link her up into the Prem, like the regular Prem, which is very solid. Has the Flare playstyle plus, which is just pretty cool. Can also play center mid. Yeah, this is a very good one, a very fun one here. Definitely use her if you're looking to do something a little different here. At the end of the day, there are no wrong answers as to who you throw in, so if there's one that stands out like this one, just go for it. Why not? Up next, I had to throw this one in here just because of how absurd this freaking evolution path is. Okay, he's a silver card, a 70 rated silver card that you can throw into the Centurions box-to-box midfielder, which I'm pretty sure costs like 100k or 150k. Then into Centurions Sharpshooter, and then into Centurions Attacking Mid. Honestly, if you're just looking to ball out and just go all in with your coins on an evolution, use Ramsey because he ends up having some pretty cracked stats as well. 87 pace, 87 shooting, 84 passing, and 89 dribbling with 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. This is a fantastic Prem option. Might cost a lot, but if you've got the coins, if you're looking like Danny Aaron's out here and you've got, you know, all these FC points or whatever, use this, please, for me. Please, for me, honestly. And also put in all the time to do this. If you are one of those troopers that do this, like, I'll give you, I don't know, I'll give you like a high five maybe, I don't know. But yeah, you can play cam, center mid, and left wing. Such funny option here, and I had to throw this in just because of how ridiculous this evolution path is. here. Let's tone it down a bit though and get back to some evolutions within reason here. We've got Inform Salai, which is a very solid Bundesliga option. Goes up to 4-star, 5-star when all is said and done. 86 pace, 83 shooting, 84 passing, and 89 dribbling. 75 physical as well, so it could be a little harder to get him off the ball. This is just a solid, well-rounded option if you're looking for a Bundesliga player. Has a couple different positions as well. Center forward, cam right wing, and right mid. Yeah, just a very PG option if you've got a Bundesliga team. And yeah, it's pretty solid. One I absolutely had to throw in here was Lucas Paqueta. He's probably one of the better ones if his pace wasn't so low. If you're willing to deal with that and maybe throw a hunter on him or a catalyst or something like that, definitely use Lucas Paqueta, because he's the only option here that's 5-star, 5-star. I mean, that's just amazing, especially considering that he's in the Prem. 78 pace, 83 shooting, 85 passing, and 90 dribbling. I mean, this is fantastic. He's high work rates as well. If you do want to use him at center mid and maybe throw a shadow on him to make him a little more well-rounded, definitely consider that. But yeah, this is just a fantastic option. 5-star, 5-star as I mentioned, and he's got high work rates. So yeah, definitely consider him. One more expensive baller evolution here I had to throw in was Harvey Elliott. Another guy you can throw into the Centurions box-to-box midfielder, and then into the Centurions Attacking Mid. Goes up to 84 pace, 84 passing, 90 dribbling, which is just absurd. Has that 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rates. This is just a fun one. It's not particularly amazing by any means, but I just wanted to throw this in here because it's a pretty cool evolution path again. These next two though, I think are going to be the meta picks for this evolution, so definitely stay tuned as we get into the first meta pick, and it's gotta go to Kai Havertz, man. Just some very well-rounded stats. Obviously in the Prem, playing for Arsenal, gets up to 84 pace, 85 shooting, 85 passing, 89 dribbling. Has a couple different positions, playing in right wing and striker. 4-star, 5-star. I mean, this is just a fantastic option. You don't even have to throw him in at cam. Throw a hunter on him, and this could be a pretty beast striker as well. I mean, yeah, another great option here, especially if you're using a Prem team. The next one though, I think is the best possible meta option just stat wise, and it's gotta go to Inform Lee Kang-in. This one is absolutely insane. If you've got some PSG players in your club, I do personally. 86 pace, 86 shooting, 89 passing, and 90 dribbling. I mean, what an absolute beast of a card that is. Has the dynamic image, which just makes it look so much cooler. Has a couple different positions you can throw him in, obviously. Left wing, left mid, striker, and cam. He's going to do you well in any of those positions, if I'm honest. 4-star, 4-star. Does not get the 5-star weak foot, but honestly, I find that the weak foots don't really make a huge difference in EAFC anyways, so it's just nice to have the 4-star skills. But yeah, this is an absolutely crazy one, and in my eyes, this is the best evolution you can do for the Centurions Attacking Mid. Definitely only do it if you're using that PSG link that he has access to, or if you maybe want to do some sort of link up between him and Son. Yeah, it's up to you. Such a good evolution here, but yeah, best option in my eyes. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for me. Hopefully, I helped you with some better decisions to throw in these evolutions. Let me know in the comments if you have any feedback on how to do these videos. I'm just trying to make it a better viewing experience for you, and just take out all the bullshit at the beginning and get right to the evolutions. But anyways, thank you so much for watching and constantly watching all of my videos. I have a bunch more evolution guides. I'll link the playlist down below and maybe up top somewhere if you want to check them out. Thanks again for watching, and peace.